Hi, I'm Max. I'm the chef's cuisine of PYRO, and this is a chicken dinner I love to make when I have free time at home. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna truss our chicken. So, major points that we're going to try to do with this, we want to fold our wings. We want to make sure that our chicken thighs are nice and loose. And the main thing what we're going to do is just tie and create a sort of uniform shape with our chicken. So that way when it roasts, it's nice and golden brown, evenly cooked. Then what we will first do is we're going to remove all this excess fat and skin. So just quickly grab a knife, just take it off. You don't have to be too precious about it. And ultimately what we're trying to do is just remove any excess fat. Major thing with the string, if there's a neck, we want it to be underneath the neck. And so a little butcher's trick is roll your string 3 times around. That way, when you go to tighten, it stays tight. Then next, we want to just take our legs. We don't have to be too fancy about it, but we just need to wrap a loop around the legs so that the way they stay. Okay, cool. Yeah. So nice and uniform. So when it goes into the oven, it cooks evenly. So next step you're looking for is, so we're going to lightly oil our chicken. It's about a tablespoon. We're using Max's Big Creole seasoning. So we want to make sure that that spice blend sticks to the chicken. So usually I start off with first a little bit of salt. So a good recipe is for every kilo of meat that you're roasting, 10 grams of salt. Now we move on to the spice blend. So again, be nice and generous with it. We're doing about 15 grams as well. Okay, so after we wash our hands, we are preheating our oven right now to 250 Fahrenheit. Make sure, number one thing, our protein is tempered. So this chicken's been out for 1 hour now. So when we pop it into the oven, that's not gonna be a chill shock. It's gonna take anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, depending on bird size. And then afterwards, what we're gonna do is crank the oven up high, as far as it can go, either 450, 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and then roast it for anywhere from 12 to 20 minutes. We're gonna prepare the sides now. So first that we're gonna start off with is potatoes. I got some baby potatoes from the market. We're gonna do it very, very simple. We're gonna take a clove of garlic, and so we should have something like that, nice and broken. Okay. Same thing again, crush into the pot. So next, we're gonna add some of our chicken broth that we make here. Okay. And then we're gonna top the rest up with water. Then we're just gonna add a little bit of salt. So when we're seasoning our water, we want to make sure it's salty like the sea, just so, because we're going to serve this as is right after with a little bit of olive oil. Just about 3 tablespoons. Okay. And then onto the stove. So bring it up to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, and then cook for 15 to 20 minutes. So we're using canned corn today, but you can use frozen corn, you can use fresh corn. Really, it's dealer's choice. So we're gonna start off by cutting our king oysters. So take off the bottoms. So we're just gonna dice it, about medium size. So we're gonna slice the jalapeno next. Don't worry about too much about white pith. We want it to be there. Next up, we'll do shallot. So top and tail. So just cutting it lengthways into quarters. Okay. Take 1 clove of garlic, lightly crush it. And again, we don't want too much garlic because we're going to be adding some garlic scapes to this. So next we'll do the ginger. Don't want too much. Want like a teaspoon. This one we want to mince. So next we'll do the garlic scapes. I love cooking with garlic scapes. Very unique, depending on what time of the year you get, it's either quite mild and very aromatic, or it's very potent and light. So this will be quite a quick saute. So you kind of want everything to be small. Next we're going to dice our fennel. We're just looking to use the bulb for this practice. So any oxidized pieces, just throw them away. We're gonna do 15 pieces. Next up, we're just gonna grab some radishes. For this, probably pick off about 6. We're just gonna take off the bottoms and we're just gonna quarter them. Easy peasy. So next up, we're just gonna crumble our savory breakfast sausage from our butcher department. You know, just kind of pinch, just kind of break it off into clumps. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to finish off the corn succotash with some fennel frogs, lemon zest and lemon juice, okay, so now we're going to plate out our potatoes. Just kind of slide them onto this plate.